eternal and incarnate, wisdom, most lovable and adorable. Jesus, true God and true man, only Son of the eternal Father and of Mary, always virgin. I adore you profoundly, dwelling in the splendor of your Father from all eternity, and in the virginal womb of Mary, your most worthy mother, at the time of your incarnation. I thank you for having emptied yourself in assuming the condition of a slave to set me free from the cruel slavery of the evil one. I praise and glorify you for having willingly chosen to obey Mary, your holy mother, in all things, so that through her I may be your faithful slave of love. But I must confess that I have not kept the vows and promises which I made to you so solemnly at my baptism. I have not fulfilled my obligations, and I do not deserve to be called your child or even your slave, since I cannot lay claim to anything except what merits your rejection and displeasure. I dare no longer approach the holiness of your majesty on my own. That is why I turn to the intercession and the mercy of your holy mother, whom you yourself have given me to meditate with you. Through her, I hope to obtain from you contrition and pardon for my sins, and that wisdom, whom I desire to dwell in me always. I turn to you then, Mary Immaculate, living tabernacle of God, in whom eternal wisdom willed to receive the adoration of both men and angels. I greet you as Queen of heaven and earth, for all that is under God has been made subject to your sovereignty. I call upon you, the unfailing refuge of sinners, confident in your mercy that has never forsaken anyone. Grant my desire for divine wisdom, and in support of my petition, accept the promises and the offering of myself, which I now make. Conscious of my unworthiness, I, an unfaithful sinner, renew and ratify today through you my baptismal promises. I renounce forever Satan, his empty promises, and his evil designs, and I give myself completely to Jesus Christ, the incarnate wisdom, to carry my cross after him for the rest of my life, and to be more faithful to him than I have been till now. This day, with the whole court of heaven as witness, I choose you, Mary, as my mother and queen. I surrender and consecrate myself to you, body and soul, as your slave, with all that I possess, both spiritual and material, even including the value of all my good actions, past, present, and to come. I give you the full right to dispose of me and all that belongs to me, without any reservations, in whatever way you please, for the greater glory of God in time and throughout eternity. Accept, gracious Virgin, this little offering of my slavery to honor and imitate the obedience which eternal wisdom willingly chose to have towards you. His mother, I wish to acknowledge the authority which both of you have over this pitiful sinner. By it, I wish also to thank God for the privileges bestowed on you by the Blessed Trinity. I declare that for the future, I will try to honor and obey you in all things as your true slave of love. O admirable Mother, present me to your dear Son as his slave, now and for always, so that he who redeemed me through you will now receive me through you. Mother of mercy, grant me the favor of obtaining the true wisdom of God, and so make me one of those whom you love, teach, and guide, whom you nourish and protect as your
Virgin most faithful, make me in everything so committed a disciple, imitator and slave of Jesus, your Son, incarnate wisdom, that I may become, through your intercession and example, fully mature with the fullness which Jesus possessed on earth and with the fullness of his glory in heaven. Amen.